All right, YouTubers, today we're working on this 2012 Chevy Malibu, and we're out here at the Rosa's Cafe parking lot. Customer called me that the vehicle wouldn't start, and I came and looked at it, and I'm thinking it's the starter. It was parked way out there, but I pushed it over here where there's no traffic. So I hate working on the field for two main reasons. Safety. I don't like traffic around me. Makes me nervous when I'm working on a vehicle. And the other reason is because it never fails, and y'all guys that do mechanic work know this. You're always missing that one wrench, and you left it at home and you got to drive all the way home. But let me show you what it's doing. It's just clicking, and you can hear it click from the starter. Let me get my grandson to fire it up. Okay. See, all it's doing is clicking, and you can hear the clicking coming from the starter. I tried banging on it. Sometimes that gets it going, but this time it's done. Now, if there was no sound, I would shoot for the starter relay or something like that, you know, a fuse. But you know you're getting power. The battery's got plenty of juice, and it doesn't look very hard. It's right here in the front, guys. I'm just gonna jack it up, and you should have two bolts, maybe 15 millimeter. Then it'll come out. Then those two wires we have to disconnect, maybe a 10 millimeter and a 13 millimeter. So let's get started. Let me jack it up. That's the starter. This will be one bolt, and then the other one's probably over there hitting in the back, and you can't see it. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this cover. All right, the way this comes off, like I said, you've got this screw right there, and then you've got one down here hitting right down here. I don't know if you can see it. All right, like I said, it's stuck way in there, but they also have a little gap here that you can see the bolt through there. Let's see if you can see this screwdriver moving in there. See the screwdriver? Okay, now you look through there and you can see the bolt or the screw, and you can take it off that way. Okay, while I take this bolt up here, I have my helper down there taking that one off the starter. Let me show you how he's doing. There you see, guys. All right, let's go back up there. Okay, I'm turning it. I think it's loose enough now that I can pull this off. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. This is what it looks like. That's the screw that we were messing with. It goes through the throttle body. Okay, let me use both hands real quick. Oh, and you also need to, you also need to remove the oil cap so this can pop out. Okay, now let's see if we can see that. Yep, that's gonna be a tricky one. See it right there, guys? That booger right there. Let me zoom in. That one right there when you take it off. And it's right, you go in here by this oil filter. And right there on the bottom, go right, shoot straight down there, and you'll see it right there. Okay, I'm gonna use an extension. I'm gonna have him put the extension, and I'm gonna guide him through here, and when he's on it, I'm gonna tell him to turn it. Okay, we're going to the bottom of the car. He's already got it. See, he's already loosened it. We had to use an extension and go through the back and the top of that starter, and I'll show you how it looks up there. Okay, we're on the top here. Let me show you where he's at. See that shiny stuff? He's ratcheting away. See? Make sure that starter don't fall on you. All right. We still need to disconnect the wires to it, but I'm just trying to get the starter out. Okay, we got the starter loose, but it won't come down because that wire is up there, and let me have him point to it. Yeah, right there. That's a 13 millimeter. All right, I got it loose, and I'm taking it off. Here it is. and that's going to allow you to take this cable off. Okay, some advice here. Go ahead and do these first. Yeah, I went ahead and put this bolt back on because the starter moves a lot and you have to push on this wire. And actually I went through the top and I reached it and I pulled it off. And that's this cable. It goes to the battery. And then you got this other little wire. So now we'll loosen this one again. Okay, I went ahead and took that bolt off again. And now we should be able to take the starter off. We got that back bolt on there and I think it's still hooked up on there. We're gonna go ahead and loosen it up more. Okay, we got that bolt from back there. It's in the back on the top of the starter. And this is what we used. We had to use an extension to get back there. Just like this. The back of that starter. And now it's loose. It should come off. Now we just gotta unloosen that one cable. Okay, we're on the top here. I just want to show you as you can see there's a little clip there. What I always do is I shoot a little WD-40, lubricate them. That helps them come out faster. Let me zoom in so you can see exactly how that looks. See, that's that little clip we need to take off. All you gotta do is raise on it and push it back. There we go. See how it comes out? They're still in view. Just wanted to make sure. Boom, there goes that connection for the starter. Starter's out. That's that connection that was in there. All you do is lift that tab up, but be careful. Spray with WD-40 unless you can get it through the bottom, which you can, but I didn't know what kind of setup this had, so I just went ahead and decided to go through the top. All right, guys, here's the starter. Same thing, identical, everything, the connection right there. Okay, if I forgot to mention earlier, this is a 13 millimeter. The old one was a 13 millimeter, and this one's a 13 millimeter. Sometimes they change. I've had them where they change. They go from a 12 to a 13. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and plug it in. Get that over and done with. Okay, you wanna have it where you got this little stud that's gonna grab there and clip, just like this. Boom, there. Snapped in there, won't come out. All right, let me go down there and line it up for my partner over here and have him get after it. Okay, we're at the bottom and he's fixing to put it in. All right, go ahead, buddy. He's lining it up there. Watch your eyes. And line up these bolts. Yeah, there you go. Push it until it's flush there. Now put one bolt, hold it with one hand and put the bolt in there. You got it. There you go. Start turning it. Yeah. Seem like it's grabbing?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, pull on it and see if it grabs. I'll hold it for you. Go ahead and use the cordless and you just snug it up. Okay, now we're gonna get the other one in the back. Okay, on the back one, it's gonna be a little bit tricky. We're gonna have to put this extension and go behind the starter and find that hole. So we're gonna have to put this on there, but this will fall if you just put it in there. Usually I have some electrical tape, but I'm out in the field, so I found this piece of paper and we'll try and see if this piece of paper is gonna hold. Yeah, that's gonna work. All right. Okay, don't forget, you gotta connect this, where's it at? This wire right here. Remember this one? Slide it through that stud. Then take this one that goes to your hot battery. It's a little tricky. And put it on that stud. And then get your Comes with a lock washer right here. Put that on there. And then put your 13mm nut on there. Just get it snug, don't go too crazy, you could damage something. Right there, snug. Now, we're gonna go with this old trick. Run it through here, through the back, and try to find that bolt. And I'll have my son do it while I look up there and guide him. Y'all can see right here, guys, where he's got it. Right there, y'all see? Is it grabbing?
Yeah, it's grabbing.
Okay. Or the electric ratchet. And tighten it all the way. Okay. Now tighten the other bolt on the other side. All right, guys. I'm just gonna let him finish it off, and then we'll try to start it. All right, YouTubers, there we go. It's running. We had a hard time because this is so loose that every time I try to turn it on, it doesn't get a good connection. Like I said, when you're working out in the field, you always forget one thing. Usually when that happens, I take vice grips and put them on there, clamp it so to hold it tight while I start it. But like I said, I don't have them. I left them at home, but it's running good. And don't forget about this, looking through this little hole, and you can see that bolt down there. And then don't forget to put this. And that's it. Now I'm just gonna bring it down. Sorry for the shakiness of the camera, but like I said, I'm out in the field, and there was a lot of nice people stopping by and asking us, "I need help. Are you okay?" And we said, "Yeah, we're good." You know, that was very nice of them. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And like always, I appreciate you, and God bless.